Welcome everybody to the Sunday night channeled meditation with Black Crow Walking and the Angels. This evening we're going to be doing a little bit of fantasy work just to enjoy the meditation visually this evening, using our imagination and just going on a journey and seeing where it takes us. So I'd like you to shut your eyes and just begin to breathe a noisy breath. Ask your body where it needs to change or wriggle or settle in, because oftentimes our body will be uncomfortable, and that's not good when you're meditating. So I'm going to turn my screen off so you don't get distracted, and so we continue. So just relaxing the muscles around your eyes and focusing on your breath. Now, as you focus on your breath, check your jawline to see if it's relaxed. Relax the jaw. Relax the muscles in your eyes. Relax your neck and your shoulders and your hands, your arms. Just let that liquid relaxing energy flow down through the body, through the spine into the legs, and just relax the legs. Let all the tension go from the legs and the knees and the calves and the muscles. The feet. Relax your feet. Let yourself feel the feet. Acknowledging the feet. Acknowledging their beautiful participation in your journey and how they carry you on the journey. How they enable you to be fully participating in your life in whatever way you choose. Life is a choice, and your feet are continually participating in your choices. Take a breath and just feel the gratitude for your feet welling up in your chest. And breathe deeply in and out. Long, slow, deep, noisy breaths through the nose. Relaxing more and more in the chest as you breathe out. Letting your thoughts rest as you focus only on your breath. Giving your mind permission to relax. We're just going to begin to feeling yourself breathing. Letting yourself fully enjoy the process of the breath. And when you feel you are ready, just let go of everything. Become aware of who you are. Become aware that your inner journey and your outer journey are now joined. The vibrational frequency of your inner journey joins with the outer journey. And as you join together with the inner and outer journey, you recognize your vibrational frequency is going up and down your body in a spiral, spiraling from the inner to the outer, spiraling right from your feet up the body, spiraling right up into the head and around the head, and up into your soul star. And as that spiral shape enters the soul star, a brilliant light begins to shine out into the room from your soul star, and you recognize that this light is you. This is the true essence of you. This is your love light. That love light is beginning to permeate and pour out from every part of your body. Physical body is now pouring out light into the room. And as the room fills up with your love light, your inner light, you begin to feel lighter and lighter. Lighter and lighter. Your breath breathes light in and out, in and out, light. This evening we call upon Mother Mary. We call upon Quan. We call upon Amethystia and the Archaea faith, surrounding ourselves with the divine feminine, the strong in Amethystia, the gentle in Mother Mary, the wise in Quan, and the faithful in faith. Feeling those beautiful qualities surrounding you now as coloured lights joining with your love light. Amethystia brings the violet flame and places it in your heart. You will physically feel this placement happening now. And as you breathe the love light into the room, it combines with the pink of Quan, with the pure white of faith, with the violet of Amethystia, and with the beautiful indigo blue of Mother Mary. Those lights are now swirling around and around your energy system. And as they do, you feel the lightness of your being waking up to love, waking up to the lightness that you are, the light that you are. There is nothing else to you other than light. Everything else is temporary and passes away. This light never fades, and when it is joined with the heart and mind of God, it is so brilliantly bright out across the universe, and those who are awake can see it and experience it as well. Faith has bought a beautiful gardenia and is placing it now in the palms of your hands. Open your hands to receive the gardenia. It's quite a large one, and its fragrance is so beautiful. And it is so fragile and capable of bruising, just as your egoic mind is fragile and capable of bruising. So we give it permission to rest in the gardenia. We now place this gardenia in our mind, and we give the mind something to focus on, letting the gardenia's fragrance throughout the brains, throughout the thought system, throughout the mind, centering that gardenia in the pineal gland and the pituitary, receiving the fragrance of the gardenia. And the gardenia now pulls us deeply, deeply, pulls our spirit self deeply into its petals. And we feel ourselves going through what looks like a flower door. And the door that is made of the gardenia opens. And as we enter, there is music. And we allow that music to fill us with its essence. And the music sounds like the tinkling of chimes in the wind. It sounds like the wind in the trees and the rain on a tin roof. It sounds like the birds singing in the morning as we enter this world, this generator that is Mother Earth and brings us everything we need. You take a deep breath as you enter into the music of Mother Nature herself. And you find yourself in a garden. And as you wander through that garden, there is a big old round door in a hedge. It looks like a barrel door. And you walk towards it, noticing the yellow flowers on your left-hand side. And as you brush past them, they give off a beautiful fragrance. And you feel the wind in the grasses as you begin to walk through the poppies, through the long grass and the poppies, to where the intriguing big round door is in the hedge. And when you get to that round door, you see that it is a very old-fashioned hatched latch. It is a circle, a metal circle, a ring. And you grab hold of the ring with both hands and you begin to turn firmly, releasing the latch of the gate way. And you push the door open, and as it opens, a bright light penetrates from its depth, and you step through onto what looks like a cliff face, a small verge of grass, and then a cliff face overlooking the ocean. You look out to sea, and there are sailing boats, old riggers, way out to sea. When you feel the breeze on your face, you notice the waves crashing onto the rocks below you. You feel the salt air on your skin. You lick your lips and taste the salt. You feel an incredible peace at this wide expanse of ocean. And you look off to the left, and it is craggy coast all the way along. It seems to jut out in places where more rocky outcrops are, and waves are splashing up, creating rainbows. And you look off to your right, and there on your right is a trail that leads very, very gently down the cliff face. And it has a handrail, so you are perfectly safe. And you begin to hold the handrail as you walk down this beautiful narrow path. And you see, as you look at the rocks to your right of the cliff face, you see colours in the rocks, like the rock has been carved out, and you see opals shining in the rocks. And you place your fingers on the opal, and you feel it's a sense of wetness, a sense of soft, smooth, and it glimmers at you, greens and reds, like it's been polished. And as you walk just a little further down, you see gold flecks of mica and clear quartz in the cliff face. And then you come across a big chunk of gold embedded in the cliff face. And you realize this is a journey into the crystalline world. And you wonder what will be at the end of the path. As you walk further down, you see what looks like an amethyst cluster coming out of the wall that is on your right hand side. And you realize Amethystia is walking beside you. And as you get to the amethyst cluster, she touches it and it begins to glow, violet light all around you. And you feel a sense of trust, a trust that you have not known before, a trust in the process, a trust in your own journey, a trust that does not rely on information from outside of you, but rather comes deeply from inside your love knowing, inside your love feeling, inside the love light that is you. And as you place your hands on these terminators, the violet energy swirls around in a spiral in your top chakra, opening and expanding you into the next stage of your growth, into leaving behind matters of the world and coming fully into matters of spirit, feeling more and more comfortable with silence and stillness, more and more comfortable with the pleasure of being alone with spirit, not having to, not doing, not being the many, many labels and roles that we put on ourselves, but just relaxing into the stillness and the silence of your time with spirit, seeing clearly the trust that is developed through this process, knowing that you are the essence of love, and that trust is the doorway to everything spiritual, everything spirit connected, everything spirit taught. Being one with all beings, no difference, no hierarchy. Everything is the same as you. It's all energy. Suddenly you realize that Amethystia has absorbed into the quartz cluster. And you take hold of the rail and you begin to walk a little further down the track. And as you get down the track further to the end of the rail, you are standing at the entrance of a cave. This cave is not dark, it is light. There is light streaming into it from all directions. It is as if the sky has opened inside the cave, and you are curious to see what actually is in this cave. So you take a step and you feel the presence next to you, and as you look around, there is Faith walking next to you, and her white light precedes and goes before you, as if a torch is spotlighting your way. The floor of the cave is made of what appears to be marble. It is a beautiful light green marble, very pale green. It's a dusty green. and it shimmers when faith's light touches it in front of you. And you feel yourself walking on what feels to be shiny tiles, very solid but cold beneath your feet. And you are grateful for your shoes because it is cold in this cave. And as you begin to walk even further into the cave, you see a light, a bright light shining from the ceiling of the cave, illuminating shapes. Illuminating consciousness. Illuminating visuals on the walls of the cave. You can see writing on the walls of the cave, ancient writing. Some of the writing is done in pictures, like hieroglyphs. Others are primitive, like those who have lived in this cave before you, from centuries and centuries and centuries ago. And you run your fingers very gently into the indentation of the carvings, and as you do, a golden light seems to run along the threads of the writing, as if you have activated something with your energy field. And suddenly all the writing on the caves of the walls, and all the walls of the cave, and all the hieroglyphs and all the pictures are now glowing gold, beautiful gold. And the gold runs up over the ceiling of the cave, where you see geometric shapes appearing, shapes that you have possibly never seen before. And within each shape there is another shape, a multi-dimensional geographical shape, all joining into one geometrical structure. All shimmering with gold right now. Your attention is drawn once more down into the end of the cave, or what appears to be the end of the cave, and you continue to walk with faith beside you, illuminating like a torch on the floor, illuminating the path before you. And it is beautiful. You look over your shoulder, and the gold light has just completely created a gold sphere, shimmering in the center of the room. And you wonder whether to go back to the gold sphere or to keep moving forward with faith. And as you wonder this, you look in her eyes, and you know that everything is choice. Your choice as to go backwards in your life, in your journey, or to continue on in the forward motion into your future. your choice as to create clutter and diversions and lack of focus, or to create a movement forward that is exciting and full of fun and adventure. Moving forward now into your beautiful life. And as you come to what you thought was the end of the cave, you see a ledge that's been carved into the cage, and sitting on that ledge is a nest. It looks like a very large bird's nest. And you take a breath and you wonder what bird laid these eggs. Such large eggs, white, but the size of an emu egg. And you reach out and touch one of the eggs, and it feels very warm. And you feel a tingling vibration, as if there is something in that egg that needs to hatch. And you take a breath and you place both hands on the egg and you ask, what is here for me? What am I creating with this egg? And you breathe and you allow the egg to show you your current manifestations. You are absorbing your creation now. You are birthing your creation now. And as you reach that egg into your hands and place it in your heart, it is absorbed into your spirit body, the heart of creation, where only your plans can hatch, where only your love can support your creation. There are 5 more eggs in the basket of the nest. These are your future. As you place a hand on one of the eggs, it shows you what part of your life it is creating. It may be your health, it may be your housing situation, it may be your finances, it may be your spiritual life, it may be your heart connections with others and yourself. When you feel the warmth of the egg coming through quite strongly, move your hand to one of the other eggs and know that you are connecting with your future creation through manifesting love, that everything is yours to behold. Everything is yours to create. You are not suffering. You are a vital part of spirit in the stream of things. Nothing lets you down, only your thoughts. And remember, the mind is resting in the gardenia flower at the moment. So you do not need to think. You just need to feel into these eggs of your creation in the future. Passing your hand, once it gets warm, from one egg to the next. Simply holding your hand on the egg and allowing the energy to be absorbed into you, into your journey, knowing how precious the energy is, how beautiful the energy is. Now Faith is placing a hand on your heart, on the front and the back. And you feel your own hands coming onto your solar plexus. And you feel a deep connection with your feelings and with love. And you see a bright white light emanating now from the eggs into your body, into your heart, your mind and your solar plexus. Absorbing what you have created in your future to be manifested through love, and love only. Nothing can touch your creations from here on in with anything that may not be love. Letting go of all illusions into the white light. Letting go of what doesn't matter into the white light. Coming to your creations as the divine creator, joined with the mind of God, joined with the heart of God, joined with the will of God, knowing that your light is in absolute oneness with Creator light, which is now absorbed into your feeling world, allowing you to know exactly what to do in order to create your future. You are creating your future in this moment now. And how beautiful is your future. And you do not need to know, you do not need to learn, you do not need to rationalize or work it out or understand it. You just need to be the light of love and let that love create for the highest good of you and humanity. And let the joy fill your being as it manifests these eggs of creation into your future, trusting that everything is in alignment with love. You feel faith being absorbed into the light of the eggs now. And you look around you and you see there is a passage off to the left. And you begin to walk down that passage very slowly now, because time does not exist and you are not in a hurry. You are enjoying the bliss of love and trust. Love and trust. Gifts from Amethystia and faith. And as you walk down this corridor to the left, your hands touch the hieroglyphs and they light up gold as they move down, as you move down the hall. At the end of the hall, at the end of the lane or the pathway that you're on, that looks like a tunnel, it leads to this beautiful red light. You see standing in the doorway of this red light tunnel, Quan. And as you walk very nonchalantly, very slowly, up to where she is, it's a little bit like walking through water. You are walking through miasmic energy field. You are the very essence of energy. And as you arrive at Quan, you feel that dissipating. And now she places around your shoulder a beautiful pink, softest pink fur cape. And you wonder what animal has pink fur. And this is not a cape from the earth. This is a cape from Quan Yin's realm, in the fifth dimension, the sixth dimension. She is showing you your own softness. She is reminding you of your softness. You have hardened throughout your lifetime. You've hardened against the world, against people who have let you down and betrayed you, of people who have behaved in a way that caused you not to trust and caused you to protect yourself. This cape that she has put around you is healing you back to your original state of softness, soft and gentle spirit, a soft and gentle heart loves unconditionally, easily and effortlessly all that come within its hemisphere, all that come to receive the gentleness, to receive the kindness, to receive the qualities of love, all that come broken and bruised, come into the energy field of this beautiful, soft pink cape that you are adorned with pink fur. It has deep, deep pockets, and you feel into the pockets, and you pull out of your right pocket a tiny, tiny, tiny baby rabbit, and it has just got its fur, and it is standing on the palm of your hand, looking at you. And what it can see is a soft pink fur, and it nuzzles into the fur as if you are its mother. You are to nurture this creature with soft pink love, with soft pink gentleness, with the softness of your soul. And you tuck it back into your pocket, and you keep your hand on it, and it feels your warmth, and it feels the comfort of the soft fur. And as it grows up, you grow into your full potential of softness, gentleness, and kindness. These are qualities of the love that you are. Nurturing this small tiny rabbit within you, nurturing your softness, nurturing your gentleness and your kindness. Keeping your hand in the fur pocket, you reach into the left pocket now. And you're curious to see what is there. It is a gift from Quan. Now what would Quan give you? Let yourself feel what is there. What does it feel like? What is its shape? Just let the feelings inform you. For this is the new pathway, being informed through your feelings, knowing through your feelings. The pathway of love guides you and brings you the knowing that you so desire. This experience of feeling into what is in your pocket is how you are to look at others on this earth plane and feel into what is here. Not from your mind, not from your intelligence, not from your thoughts, but just feeling into and knowing the truth of love. Knowing that everything is sacred. The earth holds the sacredness out to you from this inner chamber of her belly, this cave. You are in Mother Earth's sacredness, and she is the most amazing diva that provides for all your needs. The air you breathe, the water you drink, the food you eat, the home you live in, are all her gift to you. Her intense beauty is her gift to you. And the more you connect with her, the more your spiritual growth will speed up. The more you will be inspired to love. And that is all there is. Mother Earth knows how to love and to provide and to be. Her vibration is always on the fifth dimension. And as you connect with her through the creation of your eggs in your future, she will guide you and hold you and love you. She will lift your vibration and bring you into the joy of living. And take a deep breath and see Quan Yin just fading into that pink, soft light. And suddenly you feel a presence beside you, and you turn to see Mother Mary there, in her indigo blue presence. You cannot make out the shape of a woman, you can just see a blue light, an indigo blue light, and it begins to somehow float before you. And you follow back down that corridor. You feel yourself floating behind the blue light. And now you're in the main part of the cave. And you look to the left where the eggs are, and you know that that is your future creation, and that one of those eggs is in your heart space as you create this moment of now, and you create your future with this egg of energy, creation and light. And you begin to walk through the cave, past the hieroglyphs and the beautiful drawings that are in gold. And as you pass them, they turn off. And as you walk to the center of the opening of the cave, the blue light that has travelled before you, there are two hands reaching out towards you, and you take those hands and you are pulled into the blue light. And looking on the screen in your mind, there is the blue light. Mother Mary has come back with you to remind you of the feminine support of God, the divinity that is the divine feminine is in your third eye now, and you are totally supported on the spiritual realm by these four beings that have come into your very essence today, into your energy field, into the light that you are, love light. And take a deep breath and enjoy looking at that blue light now on the screen in your mind. Brilliant blue. And when you're ready, come back.